Cunningham. He'll bring it up to the Pistons. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Middleton, and it's Middleton finishing it off.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Marshall. Here's Harris. Another shot. Banked it in off the glass. Harris has got 6 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Hey, guys. The Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sar, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sar.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. Schroeder finds MP. The jumper from the wing off target. Washington trailing. Coulibaly with it. Beasley covers. And that one's good. Coulibaly.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Schroeder passes to MP. No luck on that one. Good D by Middleton.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Sar. They double him with MP. Stolen by MP. They push it up 4 on 3. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. George passes to Smart. Holmes, a screen on Beasley. Smart against Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Here's Poole. The rebound by Detroit. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Poole outside. George a screen on Schroeder. Poole for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
It feels like Jordan Poole is in one of those grooves where he's getting everything he wants on the offensive end.
Here's Here's Marshall. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Poole outside. They double him with MP. Pass to Holmes. Three-pointer, Kispert. And again, it's Washington with a three. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
MP up top, defended by Kispert. And he comes up with a bucket. Marshall's got 12 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Poole against Schroeder. And that one's good. Poole.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP again. He's got 14.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Here's Poole. Uses the glass on the layup.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the basket by MP.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's MP making things happen for Detroit. He was dominant this quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Marcus Smart out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then there's George. And it's Gill in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Inside, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. MP, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Champagny, he's checked in for Gill. Schroeder passes to MP. Puts it up from 15. And again, no good by Detroit.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
The Pistons have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Thompson outside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by George.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
It's deflected. MP outside. The long-range hit from MP.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
George, a screen on Beasley. Pass to Champagny. Now Kispert. For 3, George. The rebound by Stewart. Now here's MP. 33 points last game. Power move from MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Pass to George. Now here's Kispert. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Now here's MP. The D's right on him. Not going to go that time. The Wizards trail by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. No good on the shot. And George with some nice D. Smart outside. George outside. Outside Brogdon. Smart for three. Detroit with a rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thompson finds MP. Rebounded by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Champagny. Stewart defends. To stop the drought. Kicks it to George. This one for three. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. The Pistons lead by 4. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against Chicago, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Bay, he's checked in for George. Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Hardaway comes in for Schroeder.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Sars checked in for Washington. Middleton comes in for Bay. Here's MP. Kispert grabs a miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The three is up. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Marshall down low. And stolen by Middleton. Pass to Kispert. Brogdon against Beasley. And it's Brogdon missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in.
Pistons substitution. Number 7, Paul Reed.
Here's Middleton. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul. So it's Detroit closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and
they're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
probably the difference in the game, and changing it up. My favorite segment, social media posts. Here we go. Deep 3 Christie wants to know the following. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. substitution here for Washington. Champagny, he's checked in for Sarr. Sadiq Bey comes in for George. Kispert's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Marcus Smart in for Koulibaly. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Marshall comes in for Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Ivy, and it's Schroeder in for Kate Cunningham. Here's Marshall. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Jalen Duren out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. Schroeder against Poole. Work in the interior.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
MP against Smart. Here's MP. Washington with a rebound. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Poole outside from behind the arc. Rebounded by Marshall.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
MP inside, defended by Kispert. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, BA, I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Brogdon's checked in for Washington. And a switch here also for Detroit. Stewart's checked in. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Champagny shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Stewart, a screen on Smart. Marshall. It's rebounded by Washington. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Champagny. Here's Bey. Rebounded by Marshall. Detroit has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Bey pulls it down. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, BA.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The Wizards with a lead. Marcus Smart out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Kispert. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Champagny at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Bey. Bey. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Schroeder passes to Stewart. MP outside. Stewart, a screen on Bey. Here's Marshall on the mark with the 15-footer. MP's got 32 points.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Kispert outside. Pass to Bey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Isaiah Stewart. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, BA, it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. but I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
He hits the second from the line. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Washington leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Champagnie, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And he banks in the layup. Marshall's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the...
Always, coach. All right, get in there.
Rebound by the Wizards, and the foul called on MP. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down,
huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my...
Another game, another win. After work tomorrow, at least you get some extra rest tonight. Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
Ready for some 2K TV Interactive? In our 2K TV...
that same old body with the skis. In a baked outfit, got a sharp on the hood of my top and the edge of my teeth. Been a minute since I linked with the bro, said link up soon, let's talk over tea. These days it's all about flexing, talk about bro, I'm trying to make this peak. I got a text from the bro in Kelly telling me sit tight, gonna make me a beat. In the gaff, the stylish babe, in a stylish date, trying to make me a treat. She's trying to talk about rovers, it's over, I'm trying to bag the street. 2 sets, let me take this call, got a ski real soon, trying to pattern this G. OT nights, bit far from the den, trying to get big checks in the cash flow scheme. A couple boys on the block, one of them been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. So they used to stay off the violence and maybe don't worry about just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words in my pops. In the yard at the end of the bro scheme, man, you know me, digging it. Don't talk like you know my team when you're around, man, I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest tripped and a few odd cops. In the back, you grip this guidance, they slide to you, the coupe on top. Hey, baby girl, I got teeth, I'm telling you, wait, tell me why you never come check. You tell me that I'm way too spendy, wait, babe, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest, that's fending. Get to a high class room, I'm still in the Teffy. My bro got a key, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a fine little body in the crew with the face kicked up, but you know that's like a snap in the E-class crew. She tryna ask kids picking up in the Benz. Come off that flex, man, I'm not tryna flirt, man, you know I'm just friendly. These times when I'm out with the reeds in the way to a crib, she knows that pricey. Her old man left like a weirdo, I'm a hero, and he ain't nothing like me. Can't force my face at the function, do it nicely, be something man like me. Got my game back in like old time, but I'm YG, love with the 90s. Don't show me no stripes, my bro, man, that's not like me. Only step for the Nikes. You say my bro got a check, but I said I wouldn't have spent that wisely. Don't flex your checks on Snapchat or IG, don't do it on IG. Nah, bro. Yeah, don't do it on IG.
I see it.
I got back. With the foul. Get that. No baseline.
Who's got ball? Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that. Get it. Come on, man. Oh, gotta move. Go. Yep. Ball. Who got ball? Here we go, Jim.
I'm that same old body with the skis in a baked outfit, bro just came uptown with the latest track and a few on cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetney. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy. Wait, babe, I'm just too flexy. I got eyes on my chest that's fending. Step to a high class room. That's built in a Teffies. My bro got a key, that's a Bentley. Money come nice, get plenty. Got a fine little body in the crew with the face kicked up, but you know that's me. Took a snap in the E-Class crew, but she tryna ask who's picking up in the Benz. I'm not trying to flirt, you know I'm just flirting. These times when I'm out with the losing the way to a crib, she'll not the price. Her old man left like a weirdo, I'm hero, money ain't for life. Can't force my flesh at the function, do it nicely, these sort of man like. Got my game back in like 010, but man wide, I've been love with the 90s. Don't show me no strides, my bro, man, that's not like me, only step in the 90s. You say my bro got a check, but I said loud, we just spend that wisely. Don't flex your checks on Snapchat or IG, don't do it on IG. Live, bro. Yeah, don't do it on IG.
Look, yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, slick. Yeah, slick. Yeah, slick. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. Hold on. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Like a walk, deep walk, get bumped, when I feel lit. Baby, I'm the man, W's up, W with him, winning in the city. Spent the bag on the bag, had to treat her good, shorty, clean it up, shorty. She know I'm a, it's that make her wanna shake. And now she wanna, it's that make her wanna shake. See him, and now she wanna, yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. I was in the now I'm freed up. Yeah, I'm freed up. Say she wanna baby link up. Can't wait to meet her. Catch me in the spot. Like, hey yo. You know who got the city. Can't do nothing with me. Catch me with the buddies. Drone on the Jenny. Zula 42. Baby, what's the move? Look, call a penny for the jewels. Sellers. Boss it. She said, boy, you nice. I just get parties in the sky 2055. Yeah, your boy back. Everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. Hold on. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Walk, give up. And it's lit. It's lit. And it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. It's lit. And it's lit.
Tell many times, couldn't tell, cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rich and all my clothes. It's tatted